Okay, so how do you apply Paul's call to humility to consider someone else better than yourself? How do you apply this to your own life? Or how do you apply this to President Trump and President Zelensky? If you saw that disastrous interview that happened a few days ago, how do you say to them, consider the other person, better than yourself? I think two ways, in a practical way and an impractical way. So the practical way is President Trump's way. And to his credit, I think it's something that does work. It's just recognizing that there are people in the world who are better than you, more powerful, more influential than you. And recognizing that just helps tension. Sometimes when there is friction, there's an argument, realizing, as he puts it, you don't have the cards. And the way to resolve this is essentially to give in to the more powerful person. And I think that's what he's been trying to do, because he recognizes, not doing this is insane. It will cause more friction, more disagreement, and maybe even death. And so he's just saying, be realistic, recognize that this person has the cards, has the power. And if you don't recognize it, it's disrespect. It just is foolish. It causes more harm than good. So that's one way. The practical way of considering the other person is better because he's better. But the impractical way. Now, I think this is actually the heart of the verse, where you consider someone whom you don't respect, but you give them respect. Someone who isn't powerful, but you give them the power. And that's so impractical, right? That's not how you do business. That's not how actually we treat the people around us. We only love the people we love. We only give them respect if they've earned it. But what if we were to give the power to the powerless to respect those who maybe disrespect us? I think what would happen then is, I don't know. I think what would happen then would be a total revolution of how we treated one another. I think what would happen then is we would see true power. That true power is not in holding it and finding our identity in it, but in giving it away, empowering other people. I think we would see true glory, that somehow we don't need this power in order to find our identity, our security, our worth. But really, when we see it in other people, they'll see it in us as well. So two ways: the practical way, considering people who are more powerful, teachers, our bosses, the state, and giving them the due honor. I think that's the practical way. But the impractical way, which we don't want to do and it's hard to do, I think is what the Bible is calling us to do. To give honor, to give glory, to give power to the powerless, to the people maybe we don't even respect, or the people whom we don't really love. But in doing so, we learn to love them the way that God loves us.